Have you ever stood up too fast and felt the room tilt, just for a moment? Maybe you've caught yourself grabbing the edge of a counter, or reaching for a chair a little quicker than usual, just to steady yourself. You're not alone. As we get older, balance becomes one of those things we don't think about until it starts to feel a little shaky. And here's the thing, those tiny slips, those small stumbles, they're warning signs. They're your body's way of saying, hey, I need a little help here. Falls are one of the biggest health concerns for seniors, and yet they're often one of the most ignored, until something serious happens. One fall can change everything. It can mean a long hospital stay, loss of mobility, or worse, a loss of independence. But here's the good news, and I want you to really hear this, falls are preventable. And you don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership to protect yourself. In this video, we're going to talk about 3 simple exercises you can start doing at home, even today, to improve your balance, strengthen your muscles, and feel more confident on your feet. These are movements that are gentle, effective, and tailored specifically for people over 60. And I want you to stick with me until the end, because the third exercise might seem small, but it has a massive impact on your body's ability to stay upright and steady. So grab a chair if you need it, make yourself comfortable, and let's do this together. Now, let's start with the first exercise. It might sound a bit silly at first, but it's incredibly powerful, standing on one leg. Yep, just like when we were kids, playing in the yard, seeing who could balance the longest. But there's a reason this works. When you lift one foot off the ground, even just a couple inches, your body automatically engages your core, your hips, your ankles, and your brain. All of these systems work together to help you stay upright. And when you practice that, even for 10 or 15 seconds a day, you're teaching your body to respond faster when something tries to throw you off balance. Here's how you can do it safely: stand next to a sturdy chair or kitchen counter. Hold on gently with one hand. Then, slowly lift one foot off the floor, just a little. You don't have to bring your knee up high, we're not doing yoga here. Just enough that your weight shifts to the other foot. Keep your back straight, shoulders relaxed, and try to hold that position. Start with 10 seconds. If that's too hard, do 5. If it's too easy, try 15. Then switch sides. What matters is not how long you can do it, it's that you are doing it. Over time, your ankles and legs will get stronger, your reaction time will improve, and your brain will start sending those "stay balanced" signals a little faster. That means fewer slips, fewer missteps, and more confidence when walking on uneven ground or stepping off a curb. Now, let's move into our second exercise, which is just as important, but targets a different part of the body. Because balance isn't just about your legs, it's also about your hips, your lower back, and your abdominal muscles. And one of the best movements for this is something called a heel-to-toe walk. Sounds simple, right? But don't underestimate it. The heel-to-toe walk helps you improve your coordination and strengthens the muscles that keep you steady while moving. Here's how you do it: find a clear space in your home, a hallway or along the edge of a wall works great. Stand tall. Then take one step forward, placing the heel of your front foot directly in front of the toes of your back foot, like you're walking on a tightrope. Then step again, same thing, heel to toe, heel to toe. Try to go 10 steps forward. If you feel wobbly, touch the wall or use a cane or walker for support. Now, if you're feeling pretty good, try doing it without holding on, but only if it feels safe. Keep your eyes focused straight ahead, not down at your feet. That helps train your inner balance system, the same one your body uses when you walk outside or navigate crowded spaces. This exercise trains your gait, the way you walk, and reinforces those small stabilizing muscles in your legs and hips that weaken with age. And here's something fascinating: researchers have found that exercises like this can retrain your brain to recognize the warning signs of a fall before it happens. That means your body can react faster, even without thinking, to catch yourself and stay upright. Amazing, right? One of the biggest challenges I hear from seniors is this fear of falling in public. You know the feeling, stepping into a store or walking on a sidewalk that isn't quite flat, and suddenly every step feels like a risk. That fear. It starts to limit your life. Maybe you go out less. Maybe you stop doing the things you love. But here's what I want you to remember: your body is still capable of building strength and balance. You just need to give it the chance. You can absolutely train your body to be more stable. You can absolutely regain the confidence to move freely and safely. So far, we've worked on stillness, balancing in place, and movement, walking heel to toe. Both are powerful tools to strengthen your stability, and both can be done right in your home. No equipment, no excuses, just a few minutes each day. Now that we've covered those, let's move on to the next part. Now that you're feeling more comfortable with the standing balance and heel-to-toe walk, let's keep going. Because the next exercise is the one that really pulls everything together. It helps with coordination, strength, and control. And it's something you already do every single day, sometimes without even thinking. I'm talking about sitting down and standing up. Now, you might be thinking, that doesn't sound like an exercise. But let me tell you, if you've ever had trouble getting out of a low chair or needed to push off with both hands, then you already know how important this movement is. Being able to stand up from a seated position, on your own, is one of the strongest signs of independence. And strengthening those muscles now can make a huge difference in how confident and stable you feel in your daily life. Here's how you do it in a safe and controlled way. Find a sturdy chair, preferably one that doesn't have wheels and won't slide. Sit down comfortably, with your feet flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Scoot yourself forward just a bit, so you're sitting closer to the edge of the seat. Cross your arms over your chest, or if that feels too difficult, you can lightly rest your hands on your thighs. Now, press down through your heels and stand up slowly. Then sit back down, with control. Don't plop. Try doing this 5 times in a row, nice and steady. If standing up without using your hands is too challenging at first, that's okay. Place your hands on the arms of the chair or your thighs to help you push up. Over time, your goal is to use your legs more and your hands less. That's where the real strength comes from. Now you might be wondering, why is this so important for preventing falls? Well, let's think about real life. Every time you get up from a chair, out of bed, off the toilet, even stepping out of a car, you're performing this exact movement. And when the muscles in your thighs, hips, and core are strong enough, you do it smoothly and safely. But when those muscles are weak, that's when people lose their balance. That's when knees buckle. That's when falls happen. In fact, one study from the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that seniors who regularly practiced sit-to-stand exercises showed a significant improvement in lower body strength and balance. It's simple, but it works. And the best part is, you can do it right in your living room, during a commercial break or while waiting for the kettle to boil. These exercises, standing on one leg, walking heel to toe, and sit to stand, are a powerful trio. They don't take a lot of time, they don't require any special gear, and they are tailored for your body as it is today. And the beauty is, the more you practice them, the stronger and steadier you become. Not just physically, but mentally too. There's something deeply empowering about knowing your body can support you when you need it most. Now, let me ask you something, and be honest. Have you ever stopped yourself from going out for a walk, or declined an invitation to a friend's house, just because you were worried about falling? It's more common than you think. That fear starts small, and before you know it, it changes your life. That's why doing these simple exercises can be the first step back toward freedom. The kind of freedom where you can say yes to things again, without hesitation. Where you can step out of the house with confidence, not worry. And if you're still watching this video and you found this information helpful so far, I'd love to know. Type number 2 in the comments below, just so I know you're here with me, sticking with it. It helps more than you might realize, and I read every single comment. While you're at it, don't forget to click that subscribe button and turn on the little bell icon. That way, you won't miss out on future videos designed to help you stay strong, healthy, and independent. Now, back to these exercises. What really matters is consistency. Doing them once is great. Doing them a few times a week is better. But making them a part of your routine, even just for a few minutes a day, is where the magic happens. And don't worry if you can't do them perfectly right away. Progress is progress. Every time you try, your body is learning. Your balance is improving. Your muscles are waking up. And if you've been feeling discouraged lately, maybe you've had a fall in the past or just feel like you're slowing down, please hear this, it's not too late. Your body is incredibly adaptable. At any age. I've seen people in their 70s, 80s, even 90s, start doing these exercises and feel stronger within a matter of weeks. The key is to start. Start where you are. Use what you have. And just keep going. Next, we'll continue building on these foundations by exploring how a few small changes to your daily habits, beyond exercise, can further reduce your fall risk and boost your overall stability. Simple things you can do right at home to create a safer, steadier environment. Let's keep going. So now that you've got the movement part down, let's talk about something just as important, maybe even more so. Because the truth is, even with the best exercises in the world, if your environment is working against you, you're still at risk. Most falls don't happen on hiking trails or icy sidewalks, they happen right inside the home. The place that should feel safest. Let me paint a picture. You get up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. It's dark. Maybe your slippers are a little loose. There's a rug that's slightly folded on the edge. And before you even realize it, one wrong step, and down you go. That fast. That simple. That's serious. But the good news? These things are all preventable. A few small adjustments to your home can go a long way toward making it fall-proof. For example, making sure that walkways are clear, cords are tucked away, and rugs have non-slip backings. Adding a nightlight in the hallway or the bathroom can make all the difference when you're moving around after dark. And installing grab bars in the bathroom, especially near the toilet and in the shower, can give you that extra bit of support just when you need it. And don't worry, there's no shame in making these changes. They're not signs of weakness, they're signs of wisdom. It's not about being afraid. It's about being prepared. Now, let's not forget the role of footwear. Shoes are your connection to the ground. Wearing old, loose, or unsupportive shoes is like trying to walk on marshmallows. You need something firm, with good grip and proper support. Avoid walking around in socks, especially on hardwood or tile. And if your slippers are the kind that slide around, it might be time for an upgrade. Something with a heel cup and a rubber sole can give you more control with each step. Hydration also plays a role here, one most people don't think about. Dehydration, even mild, can lead to dizziness, especially when you stand up quickly. That lightheaded feeling is more than uncomfortable, it can lead to a fall. So make sure you're sipping water throughout the day. You don't have to chug a gallon, just a few sips every hour keeps everything running smoothly. Speaking of standing up quickly, let's talk about posture and transitions. One trick to prevent dizziness when rising is to pause. When you wake up in the morning, sit on the edge of your bed for a few seconds before standing. Roll your shoulders back, take a deep breath, and plant your feet firmly. The same applies when you're getting out of a chair. Don't rush. Moving with intention, especially in transitions, can help your body adjust and stay stable. And now I want to share something with you that I've seen happen over and over again. When people start doing these exercises regularly and make small changes to their home, their confidence grows. They begin to trust their body again. They walk a little taller. They stop hesitating when stepping off a curb. They start saying yes to more invitations. Because they're no longer living in fear of falling. They're living in confidence. Let's be honest, no one wants to feel like they have to give up their independence just because they've gotten older. But it doesn't have to be that way. By taking action now, you can stay in charge of your life. You can be the one making the decisions, not letting fear or frailty call the shots. And if there's one more thing I can encourage you to do, it's to stay consistent. These exercises, these habits, they work. But only if you keep showing up for yourself. You don't have to do it all perfectly. You just have to keep doing it. If this video has helped you in any way, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you're doing to stay strong and steady. And if you haven't already, give the video a like, it helps more people find this kind of content. And of course, make sure to subscribe if you want more videos that support your health, your strength, and your independence. You've got this. No matter your age, your body can adapt, grow stronger, and surprise you. Every step you take toward balance and strength is a step toward a safer, fuller life. It's never too late to take that step. Here's to living your best life, steady, confident, and full of freedom. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.